reverse the initial decision. And Lukuki's run is on the leaderboard now. Holy shit. I didn't even know that. Do you guys remember any of that?
I wasn't there for it, but I remember hearing about
Let
it.
me explain the lore. Let me explain the lore. So Lukuki played a run that was basically thought to be maybe a world record at the time. I think world record was a high 756 by Takate. And at the time, Lukuki was thought to have just barely beaten the world record. But there was an issue. One, Lukuki in his current state was very suspicious for a lot of people, and it was hard to believe that someone of his caliber, especially with his past at that time, would have gotten a time that good that quickly. And second of all, he was actually playing on a PAL M console for NES.
Oh, that's true.
And with PAL M, it has a different frame rate than NTSC. Instead of it being like 60.09, I think it's like 60.04, which is like better than 60 flat, but not quite good enough for actual NTSC frame rate. Meaning that when he played on that console, he actually lost like 0.5 seconds or something over the course of an 8-minute run.
Yeah.
Meaning, in reality, it wasn't world record. But people thought it might have been world record because they didn't realize his console had a different frame rate until a little later. So he submitted it as like some 756 time, when in reality, the actual time, because of his PAL M frame rate, was 757.039. And that wasn't record. But despite everything that happened at that time, they still rejected it because they felt the evidence they had at the time was sufficient enough. But it looks like I never thought they would touch this again. I'm not gonna lie. Lukuki didn't care anymore about it. He didn't care to have it on the leaderboard anymore. But apparently, 11 days ago, the 2J mod team decided to reverse their initial rejection from like 3 years ago.
Oh wait, do you? Okay, I assume you don't know because of how you're reacting to this, but do you know like if like Kuki was like in on the conversation about it? I doubt it.
Well, he provided his evidence to mods, but mods had their own like discussion about it privately, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But like he supplied as much as he physically could. But the mods at that time just felt like the odds were stacked against him, and they didn't approve of his run because of the circumstances.
Yeah.
But those circumstances, but the thing is, in my opinion, their circumstances and evidence were not sufficient. I didn't think it was. It was very controversial that they rejected it, but that's what happened at the time. And Lukuki's Mario 1 NE% run was also under heavy scrutiny and moderator what is the word I'm looking for? Moderator discussion, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Heavy moderator discussion and talk about it. And eventually that run was verified, but it took them over half a year to verify it. I don't know if y'all actually knew that. Lukuki got his 455
That's right, I remember
646, I
that.
think it was. Yeah, Lukuki's 455.646 took over half a year to be verified.
Yeah, because it was like tied directly.
It was under heavy scrutiny. Heavy scrutiny. You have to remember, the mods back then, they weren't bad people, but they were far more strict than what people are now. They were way more like reputation, like feelings and like actions about how they want to handle being a mod for this community.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was way more like we need this leaderboard to look good to outsiders, and they cared a lot about reputation. when nowadays it's not nearly as much. Like
Yeah.
there's that the only thing that's had even close to that effect nowadays is wanting to require like like maybe like past previous sessions like a full session I should say for times 456 and up
Yeah.
or faster. I mean 456 is faster. That is the only thing that has been even close to what it was like back then. Because I think back then they were actually like strict about stuff, and back then it was like people that were even slightly suspicious most of the time were rejected without much evidence. Well, at least I think so. But some people might think differently, but it's whatever. But essentially, things have changed since then because the mod team has like, had a complete overhaul nowadays. Like, I don't think you guys know what the previous mod team looked like compared to what it is now.
Not really.
I can use Waveback Machine or Wayback Machine. I mean Wayback Machine to go to let's say 2021, only 2 years ago, and it'll be a completely different mod team than what it is now. I'm pulling up the leaderboard. My computer's being a little slow.
Yeah.
But I'm pulling up the leaderboard, and
Yes.
once I have it pulled up, I'll show you what like you can see the current mod
Okay,
team for yourself.
I can't right now.
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck?
run. I'm gonna def him because I'm on pace and they're both full.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Back again. Just run onto the thing. Duck him. What? I don't understand how I lost an IGT. Never mind, I think I did. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Because it was the same IGT during that point. Okay, I think it's 262 roll. Okay. I don't think it's 262 roll, but it's fine. up here. Oh great. It's like, God. Whatever. It's. Please say it's at least replayable. Only be like a second.
Nice.
I
Nice
mean,
record. Nice
it's
record.
again, but oh my
What the fuck was that in
God.
6-1?
I
Yeah,
know,
dude.
dude. I overthought
Did
everything.
you just
and
forget to
then,
go above?
Yeah, I just forgot to go above.
Oh, you
I
actually
quite-
forgot.
Yeah,
Damn,
I quite
okay.
literally forgot.
Damn.